Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Realms. My name is Marzdon and I'm so glad to have you here. Today in the 5th episode we're going to be working on building some iron farms, and I've already started getting some of the work done for that. You can see I've marked out these pillars and I've got a couple slabs at a couple different heights on there. So basically what we've got going on here is these pillars are marked out so that they're about 70 blocks away from each other, and they're kind of at like what the corners would be if this was more of a square instead of a, an octagon. So I made sure that they were about 70 blocks apart. Villages need to be 66 blocks apart, having to have at least 66 blocks, or else they'll merge with each other. So these are going to be the inside corners of the farms. So the farm will be, in this area here, but up in the sky. And then I marked out with those slabs the heights of the farm so that they're going to be consistent with each other, which is just going to, look better. And so we've got a bunch of villagers that are getting bred up over there at the villager farm that we worked on last episode. So I think I'm going to put in, we're going to keep working on the villagers, keep working and start work on the farms. And yeah, everything else is going pretty well. I've got a couple clips coming up that I recorded right after I finished recording episode 4, and so I'm going to cut over to those now, and then we will get started working on the iron farms.
So I just think this is kind of funny. Trading with this villager here, 64 emeralds for a power 5 book, and then go down here, 20 emeralds for a power 5 book. So something's off there. I'm going to go ahead and get that, I think, just because power 5 book, 20 emeralds is not a bad price. And see what this guy's final trade is. Don't run away from me now. You have something good back here. Sweeping Edge 1 for 9 emeralds. I don't think that's too great. So there is one. Oh, I guess we're getting books from that. There is one more librarian over here that I could try trading with, but I've run out of most of the materials needed to trade with a librarian. I don't have any more paper, so I might look around and see if there's some more sugarcane floating around somewhere near here. If there is, I might be able to get some trades in, but if not, that's okay. We can always come back out later. So okay guys, so just got super lucky here and found mending. I just came over to this village just to check out and see what they got over here, and found a guy with mending on it. It's maybe not a super great price, but it doesn't even matter. It's mending, we need it. So we got pretty lucky there. Ended the last episode thinking it might take another few hours, and actually just finished recording that episode and just finished editing it and putting it together, and I'm about to upload it. So pretty great that we are still able to get it that quickly. So that's going to help a lot. I'm going to take this back to the base, get him situated in a little a nice safe place, probably inside the inside, away from everything, just because mending is so valuable that I don't want to risk it at all. It's getting nighttime, so I'll probably take him over, leave him out in the water, go sleep, bring him back. I just don't want to risk losing this guy at all. So yeah, gonna get to it. Oh my goodness, guys, the mending villager I just got almost died somehow. I went to break the boat, and that stuck him up inside of a block, and he started suffocating. So luckily he didn't die. He's still here, but oh, that was close. So yeah, gonna get him nice safe area and hopefully not have any issues like that ever again. Okay, so here's what I've got set up to get this villager down here. Villager is right up there, the mending guy. He's gonna drop down into this water, which should keep him safe. And then there should not be any gaps anywhere here. He should flow all the way down here and around into this little alcove that we've got set up for him. and then I'll clean up the water and all the other blocks and stuff, and we should be all good. So I'm actually going to go up here, seal this back up. Don't want to risk him going anywhere. And then should be able to, I'm just going to double check and make sure he's in here. I just covered him up with this. So there's a little wolf guy there. Yep, he's still right here. So we're just going to break the block underneath him. Make sure that there's, yeah, there is still water. I'm going to cover this up. I don't want him falling there. And then jump back up here. Yep, okay. So I'm going to break this block from below just to make sure I don't hit him. He falls down. He looks safe. Should be home free. Alright, come on, buddy. Let's go. We're going to pick up this water. Let him fall down. Now I should be able to get in there. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Alright. Now he should be ensconced in there forever. Gonna put down this stone brick stair. And pick up this water. And then put this spruce wood plank back down. And he should be good to go. We can still talk to him, but no zombie is going to be able to get to him, as far as I know, because even if a little baby zombie got up on top of this block here, they would not be able to fit because this fence post is 1.5 blocks high. So that should block any attempts to get to him. So he is nice and safe. I can clean up this little wooden protection area thing that I made for him. And we should be good to go. The mending book is definitely the main one to get. Nothing else is quite so valuable, so it's really good to have him all situated. And you know, we might find a better mending trade at some point, and so we might end up putting in, giving him a little partner or something. If we do find one, but if not, you know what, that's fine. You will get plenty of emeralds once we have the iron farms and all the other farms that we have, including the zombie farm, and all the other farms that we can make on in the realm here. Well, a bunch of them are going to give us stuff that we can trade to villagers. Alright guys, I've just gathered up all the resources I need, I think, to get started building this first iron farm. You can see I got a bunch of stone and spruce wood in the inventory. That's mostly the materials we're going to be using. Not going to place any doors on this first one. I'm going to build the lower one first, just because it's lower to the ground, and that'll make it easier to get up and down if I forget something. And that'll give me a better sense on what I actually need to build all of these farms, so that when I do the upper ones, which are way up there, I can hopefully do it in one trip, because it's really annoying to have to climb these ladders up so high. So let me put this down here so I can put that block there. So I'm going to build a little platform out here to put I have a bed and chests, maybe a chest and a crafting table and stuff like that, so that we can get everything situated here without having to hold all this stuff in all at once, just because it's a lot. So I'm gonna put down crafting table, torch, make up a couple chests here, and we'll get this down here. All right, so the first thing we want to do, I'm going to get rid of the glass, the water, the doors, and some of the spruce wood. We're going to make a bunch of slabs, because I want the bottom of this, that's going to be the first layer that we're going to put down. So that's going to be at the same height as this stone slab. That'll be right there. So we're going to extend this out 18 blocks between the pillars. So 1,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So then another pillar will go right here, and then I'll make a square like this, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, so I've got the spruce subfloor all laid out, and that's half slabs around, in the middle, but then full blocks in the middle around the hole, and then around the sides as well. And now I've put down stone bricks around all the edges and where it'll be visible here, and then I'm going to fill this in with stone slabs just to save on resources. These could be full blocks, but the slabs will do just as well, and I will use half as many blocks, which is great. Not that, I mean, I use this, been using this Silk Touch pick for quite a while now, so we do have quite, a fair bit of smooth stone, and it's pretty easy to get because of that Silk Touch, but it's always nice to save on blocks. So I'm going to fill all of this in, and then we're going to be putting in a wall around here, and then a second floor before starting to put all the water in. Okay, so I've just placed all the water sources around the edges here, and now we're going to put the water in around the sides. And this is really important to put these blocks here in the corners, because if you didn't have them here, then the water sources would merge and would all create a solid body of water here. But by putting this here, when you can go and then remove these blocks here, but the water sources don't merge. And that's super, super important if you want to have, a body of water like this that is all going to flow towards one side or the center without it, just becoming a little pond. So, yeah, if anytime you're doing something like this, always maybe like double, triple check that you've got those in place before you put your water down. I've definitely done it before where I've, forgotten, put down all the water, and then had a big mess of water to clean up, which was real pain because you got to put blocks down if you're not going to craft buckets up, which would be kind of silly to craft that many buckets, because that would be over 300 buckets, I think, something like that, because it's a 18 by 18 area. So yeah, always put those blocks down in the middle. So what we got here is we just got a little pattern. We got one spruce, 2 stone bricks, 1 spruce, and then we're going to go up another 2, and then we're going to do this for 4 blocks, and then go along here, and then 2 more here. So with 4 blocks on this side and 4 blocks on that side and 18 total, that's room for 10 doors in between here. So I'm going to finish putting this on, and then we're going to put another layer of the spruce wood up on top of here. And this is going to extend all the way over. And then on top of this, I believe I have another layer of stone bricks and then some slabs. And that should be the top of the farm. So you can kind of see what we got going on here. And this area here will be full of spruce doors, but not going to be putting those in yet. So yeah, gonna finish off this farm, and then it's at fill it in. The second layer of slabs for the upper floor goes to 3.5. I believe they go here. So that might be one. So it might be 1 block too high on that side. I'll have to double check that. But there'll be a second layer of slabs in there, kind of like that. So yeah, I'm going to keep working and get this all built up, and I will get back to you when it is done. Okay, so this farm is pretty much done. I've got the second floor put in with all the water and stuff. So this is all good to go. The main things we need to do are put in the door still, but as I've mentioned before, we can't do that until we take the villager breeder out.
and need to build up the pillars around here. And then on the bottom here, there's going to be a glass tube extending all the way down to the ground to make sure that the golems will fall into the right spot. But other than that, we're pretty much done. The one thing we need to do other than those things is put on a little thing on the side, a little cage to put the villagers in. And I think we're going to do that on one of the outside edges, just so that, you know, for the view from the inside of the base looks cleaner. And so we'll probably put them over here or on that side, and then we'll move the ladder probably on this side. Now that I think about it, probably move the ladder so it's closer to that side, and so we don't have to see that either. But yeah, pretty much done. The little cage for the villagers is really simple. It's just going to be a little like 2x4 area that they can be in. So I'm going to go down. Actually, I'm going to go up this way. And I guess we'll break this slab for now. Put that back in. Break one of these. Hop out. Alright, so we're going to build this out centered. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 and 6 are the center points. Should be. Yeah, that looks right. Yep. So we'll go out. Building the floor here out of glass so that no mobs can spawn on it. And then we'll do a little ring here. And then maybe we'll put in a couple of spruce logs here as pillars. And then fill it in with glass. And that should do it. The one thing we might need to do, we might move this down 1 block actually, because I think the villagers here, when the doors are here, they'll be able to open the door at this level and hop up here, and then they would be able to walk around here and potentially open another door and fall out, and you don't want that. So might move this, I think we will move that down a block. The other option would be to just put another layer of glass here, and we could push this out 1 block, which would probably work fine too. But either way, we'll get that figured. And then this farm will be done, and we'll be moving on to the next one. So I'm gonna, I think I will move this down 1 block. I think that'll be nicer. And might switch this over, now that I think about it, to the stone bricks, just so that it stays on the line. Oh, well, luckily we have feather falling 4 now, so falls like that aren't quite so crazy. Falling off a couple of times, but the other ones shouldn't, you know, obviously if I fall from the other one, it'll be a little bit more dangerous, but there'll also be this farm below me with a bunch of water in it, so if I'm quick, I should be able to get back over a safe spot. So not too worried about that, but it's never fun to fall off and die. Your items go everywhere. I did that a little while ago when I was putting these pillars in. I missed. I was trying to jump off and land on the ladder down there, and I missed, and I actually landed on top of the ladder and not like on it. And so, you know, I landed like on this little ledge right here, which is only like, I don't know, 1/8 of a block or something. But yeah, I managed to die there, and so my items scattered like all over this little area on the other side of these trees. It's super annoying to find everything, especially because that was right after I had enchanted all the like diamond gear and stuff that I have, so I had all this good stuff on me, and I just really was not in the mood to miss, you know, go lose all my stuff that I had just gotten. So luckily got it all back, no problem. So yeah, you might be able to tell from my voice, I'm a little bit under the weather. Just feeling a little bit not feeling 100%. So trying to truck through it. It's kind of weird recording when you know, my voice is not 100%, but you know, sometimes you just gotta sit down and make a video. So it's still fun, and I'm enjoying it, but my voice just sounds a little bit weird, even to my ears. Normally I think that when I'm actually talking, my voice sounds fine, and then I hear myself on the recording. I'm like, that, you know. But right now I know my voice sounds a little bit strange. But anyway, this is almost done. I kind of like the idea of putting stairs over here. Actually, let me try that. Just put that up there. Put stairs like this, and then put the glass on top. And I might put that. Yeah, I think this will be nice. So let's do a few more stairs. Just finish this off. Then I'll keep these kind of pillar things. And I think that'll be good. Now the villagers for sure will not be able to escape out. Maybe just put a cap on here. I'm not sure how that's going to look. But I could put torches up here too, just to keep the light safe, or I could put another layer of glass or something, but that might look kind of weird. So, or maybe we'll just put stone brick slabs. Maybe that'll look nicer. It'll kind of mirror what's right below the pillars too. Oh, that's... So let me jump up here. Just run over here. Yeah, you know, that looks okay. I think I'm happy with that. So, all right. This farm is pretty much done. We'll be getting the villagers in here eventually, but this will probably be this one, and the other one that goes at this height over there will be the last ones I put the villagers in. I think my plan to get the villagers in is I'll build a track from this height here over to here, so it'll be straight down, and then I'll put a water elevator going, or then it'll come over here, and then I'll build individual water elevators over here, I think. I'm not sure if that'll be easier than building this water elevator all the way up and then putting in tracks to each individual farm. I think it'll be easier just to build the 4 tracks and then build water elevators, but I'll try it with one, and if I really think that is too much work, I can always do something different. So all right, so this iron farm is pretty much done. Gonna get rid of these blocks here, and we're gonna go up and start on the next one. Okay guys, so I just traded for 2 mending books. I almost had enough emeralds on me to get a third, but not quite. So I'll do some more AFKing at the zombie farm in a little bit and get some more. But I think we're gonna put these books on our pickaxe probably, and then probably on our boots. I think that those are the 2 most important pieces right now. The boots make such a huge difference with the feather falling and the depth strider on there. Protection 4, maybe not 100% ideal, but it's so nice to have. So I'm just going to put Marzdon's boots on here. Really great to have those now. And then the pick, of course, is always nice. So, you know, going to have a Silk Touch and a Fortune 3 pick eventually, and probably some other ones too that I'll have mending on them. But for now, I think that's really great. And so yeah, I'm gonna put this in my offhand, this on my primary hand, and we should be able to get these both mended up pretty quick here. So those are already back to full. this one's getting pretty close. With the sweeping edge 3 and the looting 3 on here, and the sharpness 3, it kills every zombie that's down here in one hit, which is really great. I've been discarding all of those these enchanted armor drops and stuff. They're just clogging up the chest, and we don't really need them. If we do need them at some point, then I'll stop discarding them. So, but in the meantime, now it's really great. So there you go. The pick's all full up, back up. The boots are full, and eventually we'll get mending on all the rest of these pieces. So that'll be really great. I haven't made any more progress yet on the iron farms. I've just been AFKing for a little bit. I'm gonna try and get at least one more of those done before the end of the episode, but they do take quite a little while to build. Though now that I've built one and kind of know a little bit better how it goes together, and I can do it hopefully without making any mistakes. And so it might be a little bit faster to get them together. But I also went through a lot more smooth stone than I thought I was going to. Let's go look at our chest of smooth stone and the supplies that I have for this. So we have a few stacks of smooth stone left here and a few stone bricks, but that is and that's from I think I had about half an inventory left, so I maybe used about half of what I brought, and then I have some more over here in this chest, so I might have enough to do all the farms. It would be very close. I have a few little bits of stone here too, I guess, but might have to go mining for a bit, which is fine because we still need diamonds and coal, redstone, and stuff like that. So going mining for a while is obviously no big hardship, but it would be nice to be able to get all this done without having to go again. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can get done. I do want to finish. I want to edit and release this episode today, so that I can have another episode out and hopefully get started working on the next one. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down, work for maybe an hour, maybe 2, and see how many iron farms I can get done in that time, and then I'll bring you back in, wrap up the episode, and I will get the rest done in between episodes here and there, and we'll have them all done pretty soon. One of the things too is we don't have enough villagers to load up all the iron farms anyway, so it's not super duper urgent to get them all done. But I'm going to do what I can today, and then we will get the rest done later. So some of you may have caught on that at some point in the middle of this episode I switched texture packs. I was using just the default texture pack, and now I am using one of the vanilla tweaks resource packs that I downloaded from Xisuma Void's website. I don't remember exactly all of the tweaks that I made, but I will take a look and put that info in the description with the link to the page on his website. It's really great. I was mostly after the clear glass, but I quieted some of the noises down, I think there was Guasts, Enderman, villagers, dispensers, a few other things, just little tweaks that I think just make everything look so much better. This clear glass especially is just gorgeous compared to the default texture, so I'm really happy with that. And like I said, everything for that will be in the description. All right, so the second farm up here on, the second of this pair is all done. I added this little rim around the border because the water up here was turning into ice. And so I added this. I could have added some light sources or something, but I think it might look kind of cool if they're dark, and if not, I can always come back up here and add some light later. So I think we can get rid of this and this, and as you can see here, I added the other 4 pillars. So let's hop down here and kill this zombie. And then let's take a look at it from towards the center of the base, like where these trees are at. I think it'll look pretty decent. Yeah, you know, that's all right. That big water pillar thing is in the way, so let's try and get a better angle on this. Yeah, you know, it's all right. I think it'll look better from a distance when there's a few more in there. Let's see there's a zombie there that shouldn't spawn once the doors are in. I don't think mobs can spawn where there's doors, but I'll double check that and add light sources on the inside if they can. But yeah, things are coming along pretty nicely. You know, doing all that took me about an hour, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll try to get a couple more, another pair of these done in between episodes. At least another pair, but we'll see how long it takes. I did go through a bunch of smooth stone. I'd had to make another trip, so we'll see how it goes. But not too worried about that, like I said earlier. So, yeah, gonna wrap up the episode here for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please do leave a like, and I will catch you in the next episode.